Good morning, fellow diva.
Good morning, diva.
I know.
Oh, she smells so diva.
Ooh, Donnie. Yeah. All right, it's Santa and Cupid all in one full shot today.
Oh my gosh, it feels so good. I have so much more room downstairs.
So we did have an update that asked to be put on overnight last night, and Dawn scheduled it. You know, our previous update had failed. It looks like this one worked. Let me see what the update actually is besides the release notes, the number. All right, so I'm at 2018.6.1 641 EFAC. So I think that's maybe current. I guess I should call the support center and see if I should still come in on Monday. So I did talk to Tesla service, and since the software update went on, there's no reason to bring Ruby in on Monday, so way cool. Michelle in her element. See the antique ring here on her pinky. Very pretty. Definitely diva material. So today's divas have to check out not the area thrift stores, but the local pawn shops just to see what they have. And Michelle did get that vintage ring for a steal, so yeah. Ruby has good company today.
You taking pictures?
I vlog.
What?
I vlog.
She's a Tesla diva.
I'm a Tesla diva.
Oh,
yeah.
look at her shirt.
Yeah. So these two threes are mother and son. The father has an S. Very sweet. I told Michelle this car has the aero wheel covers popped off. They've ordered the little Tesla tees to make them look pretty. Really sweet. Really sweet. Come on, girl. Show your shirt. Stick it on out there. All right. Michelle put herself between Ruby and the cement pillar and helped me park. And we're fine. This is our youngest diva at today's event. Our little sweetheart. So, yeah, over here on the weekend, people don't eat lunch. So we're headed back to the supercharger and then look for someplace over in North Hills closer to Target to eat. So we're back over at the supercharger, and the wind is horrible. Those people in the Northeast are having that nor'easter now. I feel so bad for them. And we have another person that showed up, Chrissy. And we're just gonna stay parked here and go try to find a place to eat. I don't need to charge, so Ruby's not plugged in. Okay, we decided on the Fox and Hound Sports Tavern. Today? Jair? Okay. So this is Sandra's awesome granddaughter, Awesome Joy, or AJ for short, and she is 3 months old and just as precious as she can be. Autumn. Say hi. Hi. How did you hear about Tesla, and how did you come to own your Model S?
You promised to send me this video, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so about a year ago, I was looking for a new car, to trade my car, and decided I would keep my truck, but I wanted a luxury car. So I was looking at Audis. I test drove an Audi. Then I took my husband back to see the Audi, and he just was not impressed. I showed him a black one, and then his favorite color is white, and he was like, I don't care, I don't like Audis. So I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. So then I started looking at BMWs, but secretly he went off and started researching the Tesla.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so he came back to me and he said, honey, I found just the car for you. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have to buy it sight unseen, and we're gonna have to pick it up in Houston, Texas. I'm like, what? Wow. I'm not doing any of that, okay? I am a diva, and I'm not driving it. I'm not flying to Houston. I'm not driving a car back. I'm not buying a car. I've never bought a car unseen, sight unseen. I built cars, went and, you know, of course, when you get there, you just sign the paperwork and leave with your car. But I've never bought a car not seeing it. Well, I trust my husband, and because I love him so much, I said, okay, I'm on this adventure with you, and it better be a good car, because if it's not, you're going to be driving it, and you're going to buy me another car. And now I don't hardly let him drive it. I'll let him clean it, though.
He's let him clean it. He can drive it if he's taking it to get it cleaned, right?
And when he's chauffeuring me around. But that's how I ended up with the Tesla. He did all the research. He knew all about the car. We flew down to Houston, went to the service center there. They were really nice to us, showed us how to use the car. In an hour we left, and we tried to tell Tesla what to do, and she said and sent us all. We drove for an hour and went back to the service center because we would have ran out of battery, and she tried to tell us that in the beginning. And then we mapped out all the supercharger stations from Houston to the Mebane, North Carolina area.
Okay, so the Elon, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it took us about 24 hours to get home and one night stay in the hotel, but it was so, I've never had it was the best trip ever. We stopped at great restaurant areas, like, you know, where you could eat and while you charged your car. There was one great Houston shopping area that my husband had to, after the car charged, I was still in the mall for 30 minutes and he was like, outside, I'm outside, come outside right now. So it's been wonderful. I love the car. I mean, I don't think I made it's the best choice I've ever made. I got to visit the California store.
Oh, you went to Fremont?
Yes.
Oh.
And that was like an adventure.
I'm jealous.
And it's an adventure every time you get in the car. It feels like a robot's driving you around. So I have to be careful about that.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, just put the autopilot on and go.
So how about you, Chrissy?
Well, I drive about maybe maximum 200 miles a day.
Okay.
So I was looking.
That's double what I drive. I'm right at about 100.
Yeah, so
weekdays.
I'm actually trying to eliminate gasoline.
Okay.
And I was always at oil changes once a month, which would take my entire day of work.
Sure.
So I was looking into electric cars, and I am a big car freak. I always knew about this.
Okay.
So I did 3 weeks worth of Excel sheets trying to do the
math on whether it would be cheaper or when you would break even.
Right, and then how much my job is giving me, and then without the gas and the time and no maintenance, you know. Went to the dealership in Raleigh, and Zachary Solomon helped me find an inventory car before December 30th so I could get the credit.
Okay. Okay.
And got everything that I wanted. I got the last Model S75, which is the rear wheel drive one.
Okay.
Yeah, the all-wheel drive one. And as soon as I got her, April, I just totally fell in love with her, and that's it. That's my baby. I got 3 other co-workers that are going to Charlotte to test drive. Got 1 referral already, so she has her Tesla car.
Oh, so cool.
So that's my story, and that's it. This is my car for a long time.
When I trade in, I'm going to trade another one.
Yeah, that's it.
So, my husband says we passed a Model S on I-85 coming back from the North Carolina Transportation Museum a couple of years ago, and he went, there's a Tesla, and I went, that's nice. I guess guilty as charged because I didn't know what I was seeing. But Dawn started watching Tesla Bjorn and all these videos about Tesla, and I started paying attention. You know how the girls are in the background, we're soaking it all in. And then the Model 3 reservation came out, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, go do it. You're all into, you're a Tesla fanboy. Go put your reservation down. That sounds really good to me. And my oldest son Joey went with him, and he was all excited about being part of that first day reservation holder stuff. And as the months passed and we watched more videos, Dawn began to realize that I wasn't going to be happy in a Model 3 going from a Honda Odyssey minivan. That was too small for me, and that just what, and the boys getting in and out at school with their backpacks, and Joey being such a big boy because he's tall, he's already 5'10" at 15. That just wasn't going to be the car we wanted. So we thought, he heard that the 60 or 75s were going away on the Model S, so we wanted to go test drive it to see if we wanted to get one of those last Model S's before they stopped making the less expensive one.
Right.
And we drove an S and an X that day, and neither me and Dawn getting in and out of the S, it was a little low for us. And he just knew, because I was in love with the Falcon Wing doors from the second I saw them. I wanted an X just because of the doors. And we drove it, Steven up at Tesla Sales in Raleigh took us for the test drive, and we were both basically sold by the time we took a spin around the block. So we ordered the X, even though that wasn't our initial plan. And we got Ruby last June, and I've loved every second. I'm the primary driver. I let Don drive her on the weekends, and I'm happy when he drives us places. I don't want to be driving when he's in the car.
Right.
He'd just be trying to brake when, you know, he doesn't need to, and drive when he doesn't need to drive, so that's good. Plus I get the video and be on my phone, and yeah, just take a break. But so it's a primary commute vehicle back and forth to take the kids to school is what I'm using Ruby for, but it's they go to school in downtown Raleigh from Fuquay. So it takes us between 35 and 45 minutes to get there, and it's like a 25 miles each way.
Oh, wow.
So it works out that I'm getting a little over, close to 100 miles a day between errands and stuff, but we still have a Model 3 reservation, and Don may still get the Model 3 for him to get rid of his ICE vehicle.
Right.
But Ruby's be my girl, my Model X.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Awesome.
My car's name is Richard.
Your car's name is Richard?
Well, but it's Richard, but it's a girl.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's okay.
Does your car have a name?
April.
April, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I came up with Ruby in about a split second because I like jewelry and she's red. Yeah, I mean I love science fiction stuff, and I suppose I could have come up with some really great geeky science fiction name, but
I like
yeah.
Ruby too.
Yay.
Well, Tesla friend, you gotta talk to.
Unfortunately,
How do you like shopping in Ruby?
yes, I do. I don't own one because I can't take care of anything. I still smack it to my neighbor's mailbox.
No.
About a week after I got the van, I smashed into the garage. So yeah, I'm not gonna get a nice car for a while. Especially, I need a tank.
She has little kids, yeah. Three, and a dog,
And
yeah.
if there's any turtles or anything on the side of the road that need
But if I can possibly twist her arm someday, I will.
I saved one turtle. But mine is named April because that's when me and my fiance met, was in April.
Okay.
11. So obviously it's both of our cars, so
Okay.
he named her April. He named her actually.
So we have artichoke dip and mozzarella cheese sticks and these pretzel bites, and basically we have more than we can eat. And this isn't even the main dish. Michelle's making friends now. Oh my goodness! I got you.
Good catch.
Michelle's Philly cheesesteak looks good. I got the London Broil au jus. Look at you dance! You want to see yourself while you're dancing? Look.
Go dance, go.
You can see yourself now. Look in the mirror.
Look, go dance, go dance.
See yourself? Make sure she doesn't fall backward though.
Oh yeah.
Can you dance? Show me your stuff. Come on, dance. That's so cute.
So good.
I always wanted a little girl. BMW charging.
Now I feel real guilty.
Your chariot awaits.
Thank you, madame.
All right, I was a big spender. I got a couple of clips for my Pandora bracelet up here at the pawn shop on Glenwood. Either plum or cherry blossoms, something pink and pretty for National or International Tesla Diva Day. So we grabbed Starbucks. We came over here to Lighthouse Gym, and Michelle is catching a Maywile Pokemon that she does not have yet. All right, I told Michelle for the end of her Diva Day, Tesla Diva Day, that she needed to plug Ruby in to start charging. All right, you go, girl. Grab the wand.
Okay. Okay, dokie. All right.
Now press that button on top, and the charge port door opens. And the light goes white, and then you press it in, and it goes that darker blue, and we're good. Now, it's not going green here because we're not charging until 8 p.m.
Okay.
So if you come over here and look in Ruby, she says charge scheduled now.
Oh.
So it only goes to green if it starts charging right away like it did today at the supercharger. So there, you did it, girl.
Yay! I'm so smart.
You're all ready.